Hello, I want to show you in this video how to catch a shader fuse. What actually is a shader fuse? It is a program file that defines a node in Fusion, and you can now build a so-called shader fuse from a shader toy. See link in the description. In Github, see link. NMBR73. And I have put a collection of such shader fuses, and you can use them in Fusion/DaVinci Resolve. How do I get such a shader fuse? There are several possibilities for that. Number 1. You want to have a specific shader fuse. You first need the path where Fusion is loading fuses. To do this, go to Fusion Settings in Fusion and then to Path Map. There you look for fuses and right-click on it. Then all paths are displayed. You click on the path with user. Normally this is the top path. Then the Explorer opens. And you can copy the address as text into the clipboard. Now you know the destination path. You have chosen a shader fuse, and now go to File on the Github page. Now you enter the name of the shader fuse and click on the fuse. Then click on the raw button and the fuse will be displayed, and you can now save it to the target address with a right click, and save page as. Don't forget the backslash between the path and the fuse name. Depending on the Explorer you are using, you may have to remove the file extension text. You can find the fuse under Effects and use it. The second possibility is to install the Reactor from the WeSuckLess forum. This gives you a wealth of tools and, among other things, a package with 50 shader fuses. There are many great YouTube tutorials on installing and using Reactor. The third option is to press the code button on the Github page and download the entire repository locally with download zip. The shader folder is then copied from the zip file to the target folder. This means that all shader fuses from the repository in the effects library are displayed sorted. However, you have to repeat this every time there are new fuses. So we come to the fourth possibility. To do this, you have to install Git on your computer. There are also great YouTube tutorials here. Then you can click on the cache symbol after clicking on code. So you have the link to the repository in the cache. Now go to the target path and open a terminal. There are DOSBox in Windows, different for the Mac, and in this terminal you write git clone, and then put down the link. After the return, the repository will be installed in the path. Now you only need to enter git pull in the path, Shadertoy, with a terminal, and you will always have the latest version on your computer, with all the bug fixes and the latest fuses. If you want to participate, you can get an account at Git and check in your fuses with us with pull requests. Have fun playing!